Arrow functions is one of the most important feature introduced in ES6. So hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about arrow functions in ES6. So in this session we will talk about why we need arrow functions and what arrow function is doing. Okay, so arrow functions are basically a new feature. Okay, it is introduced in ES6. It will allow you to create a function in a very simple way than the traditional functions. Like earlier we were doing function name, and in the bracket we were writing the implementation. But in with the using the arrow functions we can make it more simple. Okay, so here I have put one example. I have written a const total equal to x comma y and then x plus y. So what my this function is doing, it is doing addition of two numbers, and it is returning the number, final number, into the total variable. So we will check it practically with all the like types, arrow function types. So here we will check about without parameter, arrow functions without parameter. Then we will check arrow function with a single parameter, multiple parameter, return statement for a single line and a multi-line. I will come to this, and returning object, how you can return object using the arrow functions. So now let's check here practically. We will first check arrow functions without parameter. Okay, before that let's see a function addition. Okay, what I will do here is return 5 plus 6 console.log addition. Okay, so this is a traditional way. First I am showing a traditional way of creating functions in ES6. So let's check output here. Okay, output is showing 11. Now instead of this, let's create a arrow function. What I will do const, I'll say addition equal to, here I've written addition equal to, I will say 5 plus 6 and console.log. I written, sorry, this is without parameters, so I will call the addition method here. Now let's check in the browser. I will refresh here. Okay, I can see a correct value 11. So this is a arrow function without the parameter. Okay, arrow function without parameter. Now I will show you same arrow function with the one parameter. I will say const, I will say addition equal to, okay, I will just accept here a, and what I will say is do multiplication of input with the value 10, and I will say here instead of addition I will say multiplication. Console.log, I will call multiplication, and in the a I will pass a variable, I will pass a value. Now let's check in the browser. I will refresh this. See here 30, you can see correct value 30. So this arrow function is accepting a one parameter, input parameter, and that parameter is returning a correct value. Okay, now let's, after this we will check arrow functions with multiple parameters. Const, let's do addition again. I will say a comma b. Okay, I'm telling to arrow function do the addition of these two numbers. console.log. I will call addition and I will pass 1 comma 2. I will pass two number. Let's check in the browser. Yes, correct. I can see correct value 3. So it has done a correct addition. So this is how you can work with a single parameter, no parameter and multiple parameter in the ES6. So what we have checked till now, no parameter, without parameter. Okay. Then we have checked single parameter. I can pass one parameter and I can manipulate with that value. And then we have checked multiple parameter. Okay. Now moving to next, return statement for a single line and a multi-line. So return statement is optional for a single line code and return statement is mandatory for a multi-line code. Let me show how single line and multiple line code works. So here we saw, let me take this example only. Okay. So this is a single line. We can say this is a single line parameter. Single line. So my function is converted as a single line. So no return statement is required here. Okay. Now let me change this to multiple line parameter. So what I will do is const addition equal to a comma b, and what I will do is I will put a curly bracket here, and what I will say, return a plus b. Okay. Now if I say console.log addition 3 comma 6, let's check output in the browser. Now let me refresh. Yes, correct. You can see a value 9. So this is how you can write a multiple parameter, but it during that time return statement is must. Now let's check what if I do not specify the return statement. Will it give me an output or not? Let me refresh the browser here. Okay, it is not giving me the output, but it is showing a undefined. That is why return statement is always must, but in the single line code it is not mandatory. It will automatically return the final value, but in the multi-line we need to specify return statement. Now let's discuss about the how you can return the object. So what I have done here is I have created one user role. Okay, I have taken one input parameter, but that is not in use. Okay, then I have name and role name. In the name I have specified my name and the role assigned to me is admin. But this is incorrect. Okay, this is incorrect way of returning object. What you need to do is you need to write this sentence in the round bracket. Okay, in that you can return the complete object. Now let's check this practically in code. Let me comment this line and let's say const user role equal to, I can do here is I will specify name and I will say user role. I say admin. Okay. So as you can see, it is giving me an error. So what we need to do, we need to wrap this in round bracket. Now if I do console.log user role, let's check the output in the browser. User role, I need to pass this in bracket. Now you can see in the browser. Let me refresh here. Okay, so this is the correct output. You can see this is a JSON object with the name and the user role. So this is how you can return object using the arrow functions.